Hi there, welcome to video 2 of 2 for my paper pumpkin alternates for this month. So this is the second card we're making. It is fairly straightforward. Your envelope has thick white for our card base. So it's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Then we've got some die cut pieces. You won't be able to see that on the screen too much. So we've got the white, we've got vellum, and we've got Melon Mambo. So that is the ink spot color of this month as well. And Stampin' Up loves to color match everything. So we've got, of course, designer series cardstock in Melon Mambo too, along with that ink. So first thing I'll do is fold my card at that score line. And we're just gonna make that line really crisp because we're gonna be stamping directly onto the card. Okay, so I love the stamp set this month. So I wanted to use it. And also to show you that you really don't need a lot of, doesn't need to be complicated to be really cute. All right, so our Melon Mambo ink. So I'm just gonna pull this down here so you can see it, but every card's different for these because you'll never put the butterflies at exactly the same spot twice, which is kind of fun. If you have different colors that coordinate with Melon Mambo, it'd be really fun to add more color as well. So super abstract. Another thing, if you wanted it to be more symmetrical or more deliberate, you could like do rows of your butterflies. Do these anyhow you want. And here we go. And while I have that out, I'm going to put one on the inside too. There we go. So just clean that off. And I'll do the rest of our stamping now. That is hardly clean, but I'll come back to it later. So I'm going to set this aside and we're going to do our label piece. So these 3 pieces were die cut with the layering diorama dies, which are kind of a fun alternate to the usual squares or circles or rectangles. Yeah. Every day is a new day. I like that sentiment. All right, and I'm going to put a little butterfly because... So this butterfly, I don't know what it is, the way he's designed. I always want to put him upside down. I think his antenna almost look like feet to me. But it's not. There we go. All right, and because I brought in our friend Vellum to this one, there's just one more little, not trick, but step, excuse my reach. I'm going to use tear tape to put this one back together, but if you have glue dots, which I know were not included in this month's kit because the kit was, you only need dimensionals to put it together, but yeah, you can totally use those little dimensionals. You probably have some left over from previous kits. So what I'm doing is I've put my vellum over top of the paper without, excuse me, with no glue. Liquid glue does not, and vellum don't mix that well because vellum is non-porous. It doesn't really, it takes a really long time for the glue to dry. So what I'm doing is I'm going to put my Melon Mambo piece onto my vellum. There we go. A little too much tape there, not a problem. It's the beauty of tear tape. If it's a little bit too long, you just gently push it back up over top and it'll stick to the correct side of the paper. So I have a slight smudge in this butterfly, so I'm going to cover it. And vellum does a beautiful job of that, just enough. So I'm going to put that on here like so. Now, when I turn my vellum over, you can see the tape, right? So that's why you want to do the pink piece, then the vellum, so that you can see where to put your adhesive so that it won't show through. And again, glue dots would work really well too. Just nothing liquid. There we go. And I'll position that. And then I'm going to use dimensionals if I can find them. Here they are. To put my white piece. And 2 will do the trick. And this is kind of an abstract sort of thing, right? So I'm putting it so that my sentiment is relatively straight. But that's that. So very simple card. On this one, I use the gems that are included in the kit for April, in the April kit, but you could use anything you want to bling that up as well. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know. And I hope to see you in May. The May kit is going to be absolutely gorgeous. I'll be putting information on that on my Facebook page as well. And have a wonderful day. Thank you.